Welcome back to Homestead, Mississippi. And welcome back to me. I am home. I am so thrilled to be home, and this cat sounds like she's trying to die over here next to me. So bear with me. So I got a lot to talk about. You know, my travels, I learned something. I went through something. I'm going to share something with you that happened that I don't like trying to do all kinds of drama, you know, but drama happens. It just happens, you know, and I'm thrilled to be back. The kids are happy I'm back. I've spent I got back on Tuesday. We've kind of taken a few days off, to be honest. And today was my first day. I got out here and did some work. And I'm not going to bore you with all that. I'm going to bore you with talking. So I'm home. We didn't do much work at all. I've been here since Tuesday evening. It's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And today is Monday. We took Thanksgiving off and enjoyed it with the family. I got cut short. I felt the project was supposed to go to December 21st, which it was, but that's the entire project. My portion came to an end. I got sent home about a month early. We're thrilled. You know, I would have loved to have been able to make more money. That's okay. We're going to make it. We're fine. But I didn't make what I was going to make. Again, we're good. So, while I was up there, I had an issue I want to share with you, and crazy. So, city life nearly killed me. I mean, long story short, sitting here at the house every day, Mima cooks just about every day. There's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know how many of us there are around here. There's a gazillion. We got a large home around here. There's a lot of us. So she cooks. And most of the times we eat good, healthy food. It's not always perfect. I mean, we had cinnamon rolls yesterday. Or the day before. I don't even remember. We had cinnamon rolls. So, hey, it was good. We've been eating a little candy, watching movies, or doing what, just hanging out. So it's not always perfect and roses and just all fresh, vegan, none-cooked food. No, we indulge sometimes. But the city life, I'm staying in the bed and breakfast, and I'm having to eat out or cook what I can quickly. Sometimes it was microwave dinners. I mean, I still try to go nice and good and clean. Hey, a healthy choice. Stuff that's steamed in the microwave. Hey, gotta eat right. Gotta do the best I can with what I have. However, saying all of that, I ended up in the emergency room for a few hours. My blood pressure around here, I back up for the story real quick. When Maya was born 13 years ago, Mima and I had gone through some losses, and we had some heartache, and my blood pressure would go up, but it was never really, really horrible. My blood pressure stayed around somewhere in 145 over 80 something. So it was a little high. Well, I ended up getting on blood pressure medicine. When Maya was born, Mima was in the hospital for over a month. Then they released her. We went home that evening. She went back into labor. We went back to the hospital, and we had Maya the next day, March 6th, 2009. So she was born 28 weeks, which was very early, 2 pounds, 14 ounces. Maybe I'll show a picture. Picture of Maya when she was a baby. So, our baby girl was small. She was tiny. My blood pressure, doop, boop, 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 boop. I got on medication. It went down. And I struggled with it over a few years. And then in 2017, I had my management job in Texas. We went back to Texas briefly, back and forth. And one of my employees, it was Christmas weekend, and he sat next to me on the Thursday. We talked. He went home, and Christmas Eve night, he fell dead of a heart attack. That was hard. That was hard on me. This guy had a great career path. He was doing awesome, and real great guy. And that bothered me. He had 2 young kids, a wife, and here I am, 5 kids and a wife, and my blood pressure started calling me. This time it wasn't just the systolic, it was the diastolic. It was the lower one. It kept going higher. It got into the 90s. And I think the highest it got at that time was around 99, which is pretty high. Well, we moved back up here, got on some medication. It came back down. Everything got a little better. And I was actually on 2 medications at one time for my blood pressure. Got off of one, got out here working with Mr. Ronnie doing construction work, got my muscles going, my blood pumping, and for the last year, I haven't been on blood pressure medication. When I left here, I checked my blood pressure because I knew that the stress of going to Indiana and working away from my kids and my family, my wife, I knew that I had some potential issues coming on. So I pulled out the blood pressure thing, cuffed it on, and 120 something over 80, 84, something like that. Not bad. I went on, but I took the machine with me. And man, I was trying to eat right. I went to the grocery store. I'd buy fruit. We were buying stuff I was trying to make quick. And then, even the microwave stuff I was trying to do good. I wasn't going and getting hungry, man. Stuff that was all processed. I was trying to get stuff that was decent for me. And so did the best I could. I'd make a big pot of stew or soup and eat on it for a few days. But then when we went to work, we'd go out to eat. And one of the best places I ate was Applebee's. And I was even trying to eat right then. I was trying to eat. And I was getting the Fiesta Lime Chicken from Applebee's. That was my favorite. Oh, good stuff. And it was over rice. So it was like grilled or at least broiled or however they do it. Chicken on top of rice. Can't go wrong with that, can you? I mean, it couldn't be too bad. So I was trying to do right. And I woke up one morning, had a huge, awful headache, and I kind of felt bad all the way around. I knew something was wrong, but I started checking my blood pressure, and it was high. Ooh. And I checked it again, and then we left for work, and I checked it. And by the end of the evening, when my blood pressure reached 150 over 122, I went to the ER. It was high enough. And it ended up there at the ER was 180 over 130. Yeah, not good. Heart disease is the number 1 killer in the United States of America. Year in and year out. COVID didn't touch it. Even cancer doesn't touch it. Heart disease, number 1 killer. Stroke is the number 4 killer. Or number 5 killer, somewhere in there. But heart disease and stroke are very closely related. Why? Because it's dealing with the blood vessels and the way the blood pumps and goes through your body. So to me, heart disease and stroke they're intertwined. I mean, you could combine those 2 numbers, and you're getting somewhere in the neighborhood of 700,000 deaths in the United States of America from those 2 alone. So look at this data that I'm going to show you from the advisory board, advisory.com. So what's the cause of high blood pressure? What's the cause of heart disease? What's the cause of strokes? What can cause all this stuff? Is it hereditary? Yeah, there's some of it that's got to do with that. But a lot of it's got to do with what we're eating. I mean, I thought I was doing good with Fiesta Lime Chicken from Applebee's over Spanish rice. I'm thinking, can't go wrong with that, right? Take a look at this. So as you can see, Fiesta Lime Chicken from Applebee's with Spanish rice has 3,580 milligrams of sodium, 156% of your daily value. It nearly killed me. I was eating these dinners that were high in sodium. I was going out and eating stuff that was high in sodium, and then I started looking on boxes and packages when I went to the grocery store, and oh my goodness, canned stuff high in sodium. And I'm talking every time you eat something, you're getting 100% of your sodium. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You're getting 200 to 300% of your sodium every day if you're eating stuff out of packages or if you're eating out. And this is just the the Fiesta Lime chicken from Applebee's. Go look at your McDonald's. Go look at your Burger King, your fried chicken places. Go look at your Chili's. Go look at your favorite steak places. Whatever you want to eat, look at them. Look at their nutritional value. High in sodium. Very high. Guess what? Sodium's not very good for your blood pressure. Yeah, blood pressure is a problem. And sodium, fat, cholesterol, sugars, all of these combined, oh my goodness, they're killing us in the United States of America. They're clogging our hearts. They're raising our blood pressures. They are killing us. And all they want to do, instead of trying to help us correct and encouraging, and I mean, I guess you can find nutritional and health information all out there everywhere, really. But it's just mind-blowing. You eat out, you're killing yourself. I've got a family of 7, and Mima cooks for just about everyone around here, except for Nanny. So we're cooking for many people. If we took all of us out to eat, let's count my family, and we got Aubrey and her kids, we got Mima's mom and dad, and we got Nanny. If you take all of us out, what's that, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13 of us. If you take all 13 of us out, you know how much, with the prices of food going up, how much that's going to cost us? Lord have mercy. Woo! If we do that 2 or 3 times a week, that's $300 or $400. Might not $500. Who even knows? Lord have mercy. Ridiculous. That's groceries. So not only for our health, but for our budget, we got to eat here at home. So working out here on the farm, stress relief, eating healthy, eating raw, uncooked meat. Well, we buy raw, uncooked meats. We don't eat them raw and uncooked. We cook them. We just don't add all the sodium. We don't go out and eat. That the whole idea is for us not to buy cooked meats at the grocery store, because they already add all this sodium. They already add all this stuff. We can control it here at the house. Hey, kitty. She wanted to be in the video today. This is Meaty. I don't know if y'all remember seeing her. Good kitty. Yeah. So, anyway, I'm on a new blood pressure medication, but I'm also back here on the farm. I have cut out all sodium, and we're doing much better. I'm doing much better. I think as soon as I came home, my blood pressure dropped a few points. Actually, the first night it was still a little high. Can you stop that? Leave that alone. The first night it was still a little high. But since then it's been normal. I didn't check it at all yesterday, or I haven't checked it today either. I need to. Yeah. So I guess this kind of helps a little bit, having something to pet on and throw around if I need to. Meow. Let's fight. Yeah, no, I won't do that to Kitty. She's a good cat. Oh, Mitty. So, we just have to buy groceries. We have to do our best to eat at home, not go out. And if we do go out sparingly, regardless of the money. Forget the money. It's for health. It's for my kids' health. It's for my health. You know what? I want to live. So being home on this farm, eating healthy, eating what my wife cooks, is what's going to keep me alive. And I'll probably end up coming off blood pressure medicine again as well. I'm going to eat a lot of raw garlic. Eat some chopped up garlic every now and then. Take a couple doses of that. Green leafy vegetables are good for blood pressure, like spinach. Let's see here. A lot of stuff's good for it. So I'm going to do better at eating. We're not going to eat out as much. We're going to cut down on the sodium, and we're going to get back to it. So I want to encourage you, watch your sodium. Watch your sodium. If you eat out a lot, or depending on the meats you have, read the ingredients on the boxes or on the cans of any and everything you buy. That's probably the key here. It really is. Read ingredients. And look at the nutritional value. That sodium's always there. How much sodium are you getting? Because it can be a killer. One that you're not even paying attention to. Maybe you're doing good with carbohydrates, or maybe you're doing good with calories. Maybe you're doing good with cholesterol and fat. But then you sneak that one in, sodium. It can still be a killer. So be careful with it. Eat as much fresh as you can, fruits, vegetables. Let's live. And let's be prepared. Talking about the economy and what might be coming. Yeah, I ain't even going to get into that one today. Be prepared. So, hey, I appreciate y'all giving me a little time here. Hope this was informative, and I am thrilled to be back home. Y'all be good. Be blessed. And we'll see you next time. Tom? Here we go. You ready, Minnie? Welcome back to Homestead, Mississippi. Welcome home edition. I am home. And I got a cat trying to die right in the middle of me filming. Really? Oh my goodness. Really? All right, let's start over.